Okay, we're back with what I believe is part 7. A lot of our cities seem to want incense. Here we're just very slowly sieging Lisbon for a little extra experience. When we do take them, we'll be happy to grab these dyes, but it's not really much of a rush. It looks like we're also starving it out, so we're stepping on all the tiles. We pillaged all of the food tiles, and here we're blocking off their access to these fish. So I don't mind cutting Lisbon down to size. That'll actually be a good thing in terms of how much of a cut it takes into our happiness. We won't actually take Lisbon until we hit negative happiness there. So here we just got up to level 3 or level 4 with our crossbowmen. And we're pretty much done. So here, I still haven't learned much more about Spain. I did get upgraded to level 4 though, which is just what I wanted. Alright, so we just finished our public school. We'll go and employ a citizen there, and we'll get a factory online. We should probably go and get a factory online here too, although I would much prefer the public school. However, in terms of needing to switch over to a war footing, getting the factory online sooner might be the best course of action. Let's see, economic overview. Where does Grand River stack up? Grand River is our 4th most productive city, so building a factory there, I'm quite happy with that. So you might be asking why I'm not repairing these tiles to heal up. In No Quitters, we've actually banned repairing and healing while attacking. So normally, yes I would go and do that. We really do need some gold though, because I want to upgrade some of these galleas to frigates, and that I believe costs me 120 gold. So we'll get a little gold from taking Lisbon here, and you can see I definitely am starving it out. So once I actually do take it over, it'll probably only have 2 population or so. We're still leading in terms of technology by a very wide margin. We're also leading in terms of manufactured goods. And all of this is because we had all this land to ourselves, and we're unharassed for much of the game. We still have yet to declare war on any other civilizations. So the Greeks are holding out quite nicely. It looks like the French have popped a number of great scientists to steal land and get them closer to Athens. But Athens has yet to take any damage, and they are still stronger, at least, than 42,000 military might. So the Greeks should be able to hold out for a little bit, and that will allow us to tech up unimpeded for a while. So there, I actually lost a unit, which is too bad. That's not really what I wanted at all. And it was also a level 3 crossbowman, so I'm a little disappointed about that. I thought he'd be able to stand up to a couple more shots. So that getting chemistry there increased the yield of our manufactories by quite a bit. So that should have boosted our hammers per turn even more. I think I'll want to go and grab a theater here. We have a frigate. So this guy can go and improve the sheep tile here. I'm working all sheep tiles. Ooh, wow. Alright, so Katy JD has a bunch of frigates. He surprised me with a bunch of frigates. And I'm about to lose this frigate. So, Katy JD is after us with his units. Alright, so we definitely are having some problems with Katy JD here. We're going to want to get a frigate online. Alright, so Carl's is saying that you're not allowed to not take out a city-state, which seems a little strange to me, but if that's what he's going for. Then we can do that. Anyways, what I'm more worried about here is my little city here. It could fall next turn very easily. And then if that does happen, I'll lose a bunch of units here. I'll lose the frigate that's currently stationed inside. And I'll also lose the crossbowmen. So I definitely don't want that to happen. Right, so I'll want to, at the very least, move my crossbowman out of Pangaea Lake before I lose him. I definitely need to get my navy up. Here, I think I'm just going to lose this frigate, so I'm going to delete it rather than doing anything good with it. So here, I'm going to go and capture this city-state, since apparently not capturing city-states is not allowed. Alright, so we've got our puppet here, and we'll go and repair these sheep tiles. I think some of our units will have to move back to deal with Katy JD. He'll likely land some sort of some Malay units. So here, we lost one of our Malay units there, and this crossbowman is not long for the world. We're going to have to go and grab our artillery then to deal with Katy JD's units. One, two, three. These tiles are within range of Grand River, so there's no need to turn them into trading posts. Discovered fertilizer. I can accept that deal. That should give me a We Love the King somewhere. We'll leave some of our more veteran guys behind, but we're going to have to bring some people back to deal with Katy JD. So let's bring our great general as well. Alright, so we just lost our unit there, which is too bad. We'll want to get a factory up. So 2 policies into rationalism. We're really pumping our gold per turn here. We'll get the open terrain promotion because I'm likely going to be using these cannons and the eventual artillery on a bunch of water tiles. So we'll just move some of our units over to defend against Katy JD here. Katy JD has no idea where our capital is, so he might think that taking Pangaea Lake is more threatening than it actually is. So in this position, our crossbowman is taking some damage. Hopefully we'll be able to run him away before he gets shot by these 2 frigates. I think both of these are hills, so this frigate shouldn't actually be able to see us. It's all the frigate within Pangaea Lake. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll stop the video here and see you in part 8.